Here we go. Two of the top four seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the 1st down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a
touchdown. Dogs. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Tigers will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll run it from the gun. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
I mean, I can't believe they're going for it on 4th down deep in their own territory like this. Usually you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
The Dogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. All right, let's get back to the action. We're getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. To throw, it's Stockton. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen them do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down calls.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop at the 5, but it'll be 1st and goal from there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wide out. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And now the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll ride the back again here. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. To the air, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Takes off in a bootleg. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. The ball is picked off. He could go inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. In the red area, it's Frazier. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Nice grab. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking for his back. The sure hands. It's Davidson. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Play action here on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They begin to fight back during this championship game.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Across the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that.